This is the Education Business Podcast for all founders and business owners in the education sector. This podcast is for you if you have an education business or you're thinking about starting one. That could be tutoring, publishing, holiday clubs. It really doesn't matter. You're in business and you're also in education. But most of all, you're focused on improving outcomes for children in the way you know best, through your business. I'm Claire Riley, co-founder of educational resources website Classroom Secrets, and I'll be sharing how to make your education business bigger, better, and have more impact through my own experiences and also the conversations I have with other founders and business owners in education. The Education Business Podcast is sponsored by Classroom Secrets, helping you to support your children's learning. So you sat there in the interview room and you're about to ask somebody why they want to work at your company. Maybe you've been in that situation before. Maybe you've never been in that situation, but you want to one day. Or you might be just about to do it. What is it that you want them to say? What reasons are you hoping that somebody wants to work with you? Back in the day, I thought it was a good thing if somebody said that they wanted to work for Classroom Secrets because they wanted to work from home. Now, bearing in mind, 10 years ago, when I first became an employer, that was how we worked and many other companies didn't. I wanted people who wanted to work from home, but that wasn't a good reason for them to work at Classroom Secrets. And deep down, I knew that there was this slight niggle. But the interesting thing is that when people said that they wanted to work from home, I'd think, well, this is the right place for them. And it wasn't at that point about what they were going to bring to Classroom Secrets, because it's great to have a team and it's great to give your team things. Absolutely, I'm a big fan of that. But they also have to bring things to the company, and you have to remember that you are going to pay them. That is the exchange that's going to happen. And yes, there'll be other things that you build within your team, like the culture and things, and you'll have other nice things that you do for staff. But there has to be something of value that they are bringing to the company. And I think one of the reasons why I felt it was okay to employ somebody when they said they wanted to work for Classroom Secrets because they wanted to work from home, it was less about them bringing something to the company at that point. And for me, I think it was fulfilling a need that I had. I wanted to be recognised as generous and recognised as somebody who was bringing value to others. And I love working from home so much. I know it's not for everybody, but it really works for me and the way my brain works. And I felt like I was gifting that to other people, that flexibility of being able to do other things, of being able to look after your family in a different way, of just being free, because freedom is a big deal for me. And in that moment, instead of having a fair balance where somebody says they want to come and give value to the company, I was more along the lines of, what value can I give to you? How can I rescue you? What I want you to get out of this little story is getting clear on what it is you'd want somebody to say. Because it's nice to hear what people will say. They'll say all sorts of things about why they want to work for your company. But if you found somebody who really fit in with the culture that you have right now or the culture that you want to create, what would you want them to say? And have a think about that. So you don't fall into the trap of somebody saying that they want to work from home and you thinking that's a good thing because that's something you can fulfill for them. And it might not be that particular topic. It was that for me. Yours could be something different. But why do you want people to want to work for you? Thank you for listening to the Education Business Podcast. This podcast is sponsored by Classroom Secrets. To find more resources to grow your business, visit classroomsecrets.co.uk.